Ted Struley, editor of the Journal Record, joins us to discuss stories in business this week. Ted, another geologist is suggesting a link between wastewater injection wells and earthquakes in Oklahoma. How is this expected to affect drilling in the state?
We don't really know yet. A geologist named Katie Kiernan found a link between a 2011 earthquake in Prague and a nearby saltwater injection well. This week, a certified petroleum geologist said that her findings really should be taken into consideration by regulators as they map out new rules for drilling in the state.
The Osage Minerals Council is considering an appeal of federal oil and gas rules for Osage County. What's the latest?
Well, the rulemaking committee voted 7-2 to move forward with proposed rules on the federal level. Locally, the Osage Mineral Commission isn't very happy with the rules they've come up with. So they voted and gave themselves permission to seek legal counsel from a Tulsa law firm to explore the possibilities of appealing the rulemaking committee's decision.
Oklahoma investors are backing a new high-tech crash sensor.
They are. This is a pretty neat device. It's called IceDot, and an avid cycler in Tulsa invented this. And it's worn in a helmet. Could be a bicycle helmet, a football helmet. And it senses when there is an impact and an injury and the potential degree of that injury, and then transmits the information either to family members or medical providers. So a lot of potential applications for that. I2E helped them raise about a little over $1 million to get that off the ground.
Interesting. There's movement on wellness centers funded by Oklahoma City's MAPS 3 project. What's happening there?
They have taken some proposals for the first 2 senior wellness and aquatic centers to be built. They have about $52 million in the budget for that part of MAPS 3. The people making the proposals ranged everywhere from the city-county health department to the Putnam First Baptist Church.
We understand an association representing almost half of Oklahoma's chiropractors has agreed to settle a price-fixing lawsuit.
That's right. The one trade organization that represents about 40% of the chiropractors in the state reached an agreement with the U.S. attorney this week where they will have to make some changes to their marketing and enrollment practices. They are not allowed under the Sherman Act to negotiate rates for the group as a whole, which is what they were accused of doing.
What are you working on for next week?
You know, Monday is Earth Day, and the Journal Record has a tradition of dedicating an issue to Earth Day information. This year we're going to take an extensive look at what humans have done to the environment that is allegedly permanent. We were surprised to find out that many of those things aren't so permanent after all. That'll be Monday's paper.
Ted Struley, editor of the Journal Record. Thank you.
My pleasure.